When you're a high school student and you're thinking about your future, it's really easy to focus on your career aspect. You're thinking about what kind of job can I get, what kind of university I need to get into. But when you're planning for your future, it's very important to consider the day-to-day lives outside of your job as well. Because after all, your job is going to be a portion of your life in the future. So in a recent interview, when we interviewed a high school student who's currently undergoing a gap year, we talked to her about what she actually thinks about her future. She talked about she wants to pursue nursing, but also what she plans to do outside of this job. We then suggested her she could actually start building on this passion by starting a passion project during her gap year. And in this clip, you will see how we actually guide her and brainstorm with her how she can take the first step into this. And potentially, this could become her transferable skills once she steps into her workforce. This is How Real Life Works, a channel where we share all the stuff that the school doesn't teach you. Ellyssa, when you're thinking about your future, because now you're kind of set on being a nurse, do you think of your future in terms of just kind of like how your life would be like, or are you more thinking about it just from a career perspective?
No, I'm thinking like about what I would do in the future, like from day-to-day routine kind of thing.
Right.
And partly the reason why I wanted to become a nurse is because I would be exposed in many different situations. I would meet new people and yada, yada, yada. I also think about what I would do after work, like at night. And I didn't want my life to just be, hey, you got your certificate, go do your work for 50 years of your life.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So, yeah, I would think about explore my creative side. I also wanted to do photography for the longest time, and yeah, just new things. I don't want to be stuck on one thing only. Yeah.
Is there anything stopping you to start doing photography related stuff now?
I am broke.
Okay, so the equipment.
No, yeah. I really wanted to buy a camera, but I also need to buy a laptop and tablet for university, so I'm just kind of putting that on hold for now.
Maybe you should Google how to become a photographer on a budget. I'm pretty sure there are many advices.
I took an iPhone photography class. I mean, there is something like that for sure. Because I don't know. I think I was also pretty interested in photography as when I was younger, and I was like, oh, I need like really good cameras, then I can start taking really good photos. But I think by now, Andrej, knowing me, knows that almost anyone who says that, it's just kind of like an excuse. It's like an excuse you're setting yourself for, like, I can't meet this requirement, so I'm not doing it. But technically, you can kind of do it and still meet the requirement, you know? So I think it's more about, I don't know, everyone has a smartphone now. Maybe you can start with iPhone photography first.
That's true. I've been really guilty about that too. But like, my mindset is like, oh, you gotta focus on one thing. You gotta focus on one thing.
Right.
But it's mostly just an excuse, as you said. Thank you for calling me out on that.
I think we did this multiple times on the podcast.
This, yes.
We just call each other out. Oh no, Andrej, what have you done?
No, not each other. We call out our guests and make them commit to something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very helpful.
You should commit publicly in front of everyone who will be listening to this.
So, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to make an important announcement. I am now a photographer.
I think that might be good. I mean, you're taking a gap year. You're working at the store, but you also have lots of time to think about applying to the program, and there might be also other times where you could kind of explore. I mean, it's not very exciting because most of the time with the cases in BC, it's very indoor. But maybe you could figure creative ways to take cool pictures indoor. Who knows, right?
Yeah. I haven't been thinking about that until now. And it's actually a very good idea.
Yeah, it'd be something fun. I think we all need sometimes a little bit of like personal projects. And it's the same with this podcast. I think when we didn't really start the podcast because of COVID, but I think we did this during COVID, and that definitely helps me to, because, you know, like stuck at home, people can kind of just slack off really easily. But having a project and having kind of like goals along your project, it's good to help keep everything else kind of motivated. So yeah.
That's like having a healthy routine, being productive with your days is very important these days.
Yeah, and I feel like when you think about your life, I mean, you're already thinking about what's your day gonna be like, what do you do after work? So those are really good things to consider when it comes to fitting a career in that, because you can kind of think of it as substituting school almost. It's like 8 hours or more, like what do you want to do with that? And you still have a lot of time after that. So it's good to start preparing for that.
It's good it's good like we brought this topic right now.
Yeah.
It's very motivating.
Thanks for watching this video. We hope that our conversation with Ellyssa, guiding her through her path of photography, is helpful to you. And you can take your first step into starting your passion project and forget about all the excuses that you had so far. What is your passion actually? Share with us in the comment section below. Share with us what you have tried and ways that you have started or not started, and we could help you as well. If you are a high school student right now and you're looking to create content and you're hoping to learn a few tips from people before you actually start your first content piece, why not join our team and we can create content together? If you are interested, you can click on the sign up link below in our video description and we will be in contact soon. Last but not least, if you like our channel, please be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so you can see potential videos coming up in the future. See you next time.